Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Phil's Recap and Review. This is House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 6, Butcher's Ball. Crispy's finally gone. I mean, it was as anticlimactic as his life, but Crispy went down in flames, and it was a beautiful thing to watch for a lot of reasons, but we're going to get into that tonight. We're going to get all up in this episode. And welcome to the fun, my friends. This is going to be a fun night. I cannot wait to talk about this episode, and I cannot wait to get into the exciting things that happen tonight. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've turned animated. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's turn off that music and get started. But I'm not alone. Of course, I'm not alone. I have with me the live. Where is it? I have something that says that. There we go. The live mother effing chat. There you are, the live motherfucking chat. There you are, you know. It's great to have you guys here tonight, and it's great to talk about this episode. Let's jump in. Let's see what you guys have to say right away in the live chat. So yes, Crispy finally went away. We're done with Crispy tonight, and it happened early on in the episode. Oh, here I am. I'll be switching back and forth between animated form and real form. Huh! Hey, it's a 1-for-1. Just as time goes on in life, my animated form will look much better than me, and it'll be easier on the eyes as I fall decrepit like a storyline in Harrenhal. It will be amazing. just a scratch. But goodbye to Crispy Cole. Let's all raise our drink and not toast to him, but let's just toast to ourselves that we don't have to get another death monologue by Crispy. But I thought parts of this episode, again, this episode was very indicative of how I feel about House of the Dragon in general. There were parts of this episode I really liked, but there was a lot of this that didn't necessarily excite me. And I think when I say bore, I just want to be clear. One of my favorite shows in the last, long ass time is Pluribus. I like what could be considered slow things, but my thing is I need to be invested and care about the characters and all of that kind of stuff. And there were moments tonight where I did care about stuff, and we'll get into it, but there was moments tonight where I felt like I was looking at characters I didn't quite know, so it was hard to be invested into their storyline. That being said, that smell-o-vision thing that Ormond has, I think I have that a little bit. Certain cleaning products or certain perfumes or whatever rub my nose the wrong way. And I'll be looking at people like a bunch of dirty Baratheons that are just messing around, all smelly, stinky, running through the mud, dirty Baratheon bastards. The scenes with the imposters was brutal. It absolutely was. But before we go too far into this fun, let's jump in the live chat and say hello to some of our friends. We've got Daryl in the live chat. We've got the wonderful, amazing Lara. Lara. Did I say it, Lara? Did I say it right? That time, finally, Lara. I think. But maybe I fucked it up. Maybe I fucked it all up. It's either that or Lara. No, I think it's... I'll maneuver my way through that eventually. We've got Studio 11 live. Uncle D. It's always a better night when the Uncle D is in the live chat. Sir Crispy Cole takes an arrow to the face. Thank you, HBO, for trying to fix your 8-episode fuck up with a single arrow twice this season. Yeah, with Jace too. What's funny is I thought right there you were a poet without even trying there. Studio 11 live, Uncle D. Studio 11 live silent stage, just to get the name correct this time. I'm adding all former names in there and shit like that, but at first I thought that was going to be like a cool rhyme. Sir Crispy Cole takes an arrow to the face, just like the dumbass Jace, you know? But we're plenty of time for that. I'm only taking one sip of alcohol. Bye-bye, Crispy Cole. Good riddance. Ormond has a weak stomach. Yes, he does, Loner Incognito. He is weak with the blood. I don't know why I said blood like that. Like, blood. That was stupid. But no one's trying to argue that I'm anything but that. But yes, and I also think those little eccentricities that are being added to him are making him a little bit more of an interesting character for me. I didn't hate all of the stuff with them and God, what's the other guy's name that was there? I keep wanting to call him Dwayne, but it's Gwaine, right? With a G, Gwaine. And they had an interesting dynamic, and I liked Gwaine in this episode. I thought everything with him and Ormond having issues. That being said, I'd have to watch it again. The imposter scene was a little weird. Dirty Duck is getting a high tower in his pants. I added pants to your comment. Chris says, great to see you, Chris. A lot of dragon eggs. Now I'm hoping that sets up another show. Maybe the one that said 100 years ago. Hightower people. Chibs versus Crispy would have been a great fight. It could have been. We've got the amazing Rachel Lou. Hello. Hey, you guys. It's great to see all of our awesome friends. We got Haymaker in the live chat, too. We've got Dirty Duck. We've got Peter Griffin. We've got Mark A. Houston, who never, ever, ever rushes that goddamn process. And Lara. And thank you to everyone that's joining me tonight. The amazing Jen Hack. Toast to you, Jen Hack. And we got Nonfiction. You are not late. You're just in time. And the show just started because Nonfiction has arrived. I hope they cover Ormond's cattle in the dragon shit. Yes, Sonic, that's how you say it. Oh, fucking A. Did I say it right? Hello. We got the copper. Boom. The motherfucking chat. And there we go. I think I did. I think I said it right that time. Fucking A. Shimoki is in the house as well. Oh, damn. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? Why am I playing random shit? I don't know. I feel like we should be having a celebration for the end of Crispy. I'm curious to think. I almost want to put this as a poll question, but I'm honestly just curious what people in the chat think. Did you like that they gave us Crispy in the first 5 minutes, or would you rather have them held off that battle till the end of the episode, or that little section? The way people were talking about that section that had seen the episode before, it seemed like it was going to be a longer section. That was a blink if you miss it battle. If anyone puts Butcher's Ball as their favorite battle of all time, other than the fact that Crispy died, I would love to have a conversation with you. It was kind of blinky if you miss it. And other Pac-Man ghosts. Inky, Blinky, Plinky, Pinky, and Clyde. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh my goodness. Crispy's ending was poetic. And yeah, I think I liked that it was sort of underwhelming. It reminded me a little bit of Robert Englund's death at the end of Adventures of Ford Fairlane, when he's like, come on, fight me man-to-man, mano-y-mano, and then he just gets shot. Or like the Indiana Jones thing where the guy's like, Indiana Jones just shoots him. And of course, Jace. The sooner the better that Crispy died. People in the live chat, hell yeah. Crispy Cole, 2022 to 2026, rest in peace. The sooner the better, says Pete's Live Music. The amazing Pete's Live Music. There was no battle, just a beautiful ending for Crispy. Okay, so fair enough. We're not going to call that a battle. We're just going to call that the death draft. Death draft, I tried to say. The death scene of Crispy. Just easy. Crispy's murder. Crispy was just an emotional vacuum I cheered. The person who killed Crispy was the MVP of the episode. I would argue maybe even the MVP of the entire season. I would go as far to give them the MVP of the entire season. Oh no, I switched to cartoon mode again. Who knows what's going to happen now? What am I doing off camera? This is disgusting. Meme on yeah, it's going to be a big... Or I will love how forgotten Crispy is. You know, when all is said and done and the days are gone. You know, Crispy, I have no songs about how brave you died, Kingmaker. There are tens of thousands dead on your account. So who gives a flying fuck what happens to you? You crispy burger. So G Wayne is the only respectable Hightower. He's a badass Hightower. He went full Ninja Gaiden mode going on there. I hope Corlys is still alive. I think it's Corlys's thing on this show to seem like he's gonna die, but ultimately still be alive. So I'm not worried. I'm strangely not worried at all about Corlys, because if he was gonna die in a situation like that, just TV trope 748. If characters gonna die in a situation like that, they're just gonna get killed. They're not gonna cut and give us the cliffhanger, because what are we cliffhanging to? As Tony was talking about, I forget the context of when Tony said this, but the cliffhanger was created by the Batman thing, you know. Next week, will Batman survive the Riddler's dastardly contraption? Who knows? And then you'll get Robin. Holy dental solutions, Batman! I hope your teeth hold up. That's right, Robin. I'm holding on to this thing for dear life. But never do the next week come. People wait the next week to see Batman die. So I think Corlys is going to be okay. that's my speculation of the situation. I think Corlys will be a fine individual, finally living. We've got, oh my goodness, we have an answer finally to the question of who is Helena's baby's daddy. It is none other. The father of Helena's baby is Antoine Thomas in the live chat. Your own Antoine Thomas. Holy shit. Thank you, Murray. I was going to say Murray. Maury. I'm going to call him Murray tonight. Weed Stealer is in the bedroom hiding and stealing seeds. Crispy Gwen got Crispy got skewered. If the only thing that drops this entire episode for more is that there needs to be more Butcher's Ball. I got my Scorch out to celebrate. Are you hugging a tree? I'm always hugging trees, Lara. That's what happens when the cartoon pops up. I'm having a private one-on-one session with a tree. I'm burning some of the world down. Burn it all. I'm going full Targaryen. Red Snapper coming back this week after the long break. Good to see the Snapper in the live motherfucking chat. Every time I see your name, I remember this guy that when I was really young, we used to like sneak out of the house, and it was a big deal. You sneak out at 3 a.m, meet up with your friends, do all that sort of shit, act like a bunch of crazy ulfs, you know, start drinking some wine with the buddies, walking down the street. And we used to go down to the pier, and there was a guy down there that would always be like, Snapper, and he'd just scream, Snapper, Red Snapper. So whenever I see your name, I hear that voice in my head. So Thanks for the memories that you have no part of, Snappa. Snappa. That's where you can hear my Boston come out. Dude, fucking Snappas. Fucking, this Crispin Cole motherfucker's ambushed and killed at the very beginning of the fucking episode by the fucking Talyami. And fucking, what the fuck, Chibs fucking, and he was totally, I'm sorry. I love this actor, and I said this last week too, and I'm going to say it again. I don't care. Chibs, Tom Flanagan, is that his name? Whatever. He's not doing any. He's literally dialing 1-800 like acting role 101. Right? He's not putting any natural effort into the part. He's just going up there and he goes, Crispin Cole, put your son down. Like, that's it. And he's full Chibs. Oh my goodness. Fucking Snappa. Great to see you in the live motherfucking chat. And we have a super chat donation. Holy shit. I never can say how much I appreciate the super chats. I do. I never can say how much I appreciate the super chats. So fuck you. I don't appreciate it at all. I guess that's what I just said. I meant to say, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. But instead, I said, I can never say I appreciate it. So, you know what? Fuck yourself. No, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay, the Gold Cloaks doing their best Rudy scene, living the jerseys. Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. I'm sorry. Thank you. Whenever anyone sees Sean Astin, they'll say, there's, Samwise Gamgee. There's the guy, Kid the Goonie. I mean, he's in a lot of stuff too. But when I see him, my first thought is always Rudy. I'm just like, Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Toast to Big effing E. I just changed around your name. I said big. I added an extra E at the end because there's an F in there too. I said, so I says Big F and E. We'll keep it like that. Holy mother. Sorry, your name made me want to play something SpongeBob-y. Scuba Steve with the Super Chat donation too. Thank you, Scuba Steve. Phil, I'm back on Twitter and back here. Best Westeros Universe Breakdown. Thank you so much, Scuba Steve. I know there are smarter people out there. There are funnier people. There's more articulate people. There's way bigger channels. And you should probably turn this off and go watch them. I mean, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? Why are you watching? No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Scuba Steve. I like to think we have the most fun here. And by we, I mean me and my multiple personalities. So I appreciate you, Steve, more than you fucking know. And I owe you both a shot. And at least I'll double this shot up. And, whoa. And I must say, for whatever it's worth, I sent a message to Joe Dirty Locks last week. I did. We all heard me say it. I sent it to him during the show, asked for Joe to send us another message. But did he do it? Did Joe actually send us something? No, he didn't. But he does love you. And he said he'll be back after the season to talk to you because he has nothing more to say about House of the Dragon. So people that want to hear some Joe Dirty Locks, I'm sorry, but hopefully we'll get Joe after the season to sort of share his overall thoughts about the show. And that's what we will do. And sorry, I'm looking around here. Let's see if we can get something from Joe here. What do you got to say, Joe?
Wow. So I gotta say, Phil, the only thing stupider than the episode, which was pretty fucking stupid.
Hey, Joe, shut up. Come on, dude. Shh. Fucking Joe. We'll cut him off right there. No one wants to hear that. Helena should poison Alicent. Someone needs to poison her. Get that fucking look off her fucking face. Those eyes. And what the dumbass is Rhaenyra doing trusting Alicent with this job? Her rationale for it was stupid. Oh, he'll see someone coming. I'm gonna trust you. And when she asked Alicent, okay, I'm no genius. We've discovered that several times, right? Okay, I don't have any amazing senses of perception. But when you ask somebody to do something, like, hey, will you do something? And they get this look on their face like, no, okay. Don't have them do it. They're not going to do that well. You don't want to force someone into murdering their son when they're not kind of there for it. This isn't going to go good. And the way she handles her small council meetings, Jesus goddamn Christ. I've never seen someone who doesn't want the job more than Rhaenyra. Like, she just doesn't really want the job. She's sitting there, she's like, I can't fucking deal with this. I'm walking out. Yeah, she has visions and shit, but still, she's not good at this. I mean, Aegon wasn't good at this either. Neither one of them are fucking good at this. So, yeah, there's that. But let's get back into the live chat and catch up here. This show is very unpredictable. It reminds me of From, a twist every single episode. Sonic, your boy. I've said this before. I'm going to say it goddamn again. Your positivity is an inspiration. And it's not like delusional toxic positivity. You just legitimately look for things in shows that you're going to enjoy. And it's not that, like, I've heard you talk shit about stuff you didn't like, but for the most part, you're like, yeah, if I'm going to be watching this shit, I'm going to find something I enjoy about it. And you always kind of bring that stuff. And I know we joke around, we shit talk, we bust balls here, we kick asses, and any other euphemisms for horrible shit. But I gotta say, Sonic, you're a pretty positive motherfucker. You find something good about that. Okay, and then Alan and Bela, who had that on their bingo card? Have they talked to each other before this episode? I was joking last episode about her and Adam because I thought they made it a point to show them have a little chemistry, but that I think my dog agrees. Oh my goodness, dog. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Holy hell. Excuse me for a second. Oh my goodness. My dog's protecting me from the evil rabbits outside. Don't mess those rabbits can get me. Are you making sure Crispin Cole doesn't sneak in here on rabbit back to get me? You're a good boy. I appreciate you, but shut the living hell up. What even was that? Holy goodness. But yes, that was my reaction. My dog's reaction was my reaction to Bela and Alan's whole scene too. Thank you, Quark. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're a very good co-host. But Alan got his bell head. Was the neighbor's dog walking by? It could have been the neighbor's dog. Oh no, it's about to happen again. Quark, if you do this again, you're going to bed. Do I think Crispy knows that he's just number? I think by the end that sort of came to the realization that he was just a notch in the bedpost, essentially. Yeah, the dog was agreeing with all of us. Jace warged into Phil's dog. I wasn't happy about the shit. No, that was Crispy. Crispy and Jace decided to have a little party in Quark. Oh my god, that sound. Or was that Joe? Was that Joe screaming at me to stop watching it? Why does Game of Thrones make up accents instead of allowing just one Aussie accent? Didn't see that coming with Adam and Bela. I didn't see it coming at all with Alan and Bela. Like, I enjoyed seeing Crispy die. I find joy in things. I don't disagree with you, BGN, about your speculation about Allison and Rhaenyra, especially if we're not bringing Millie into this. Who's talking to Phil off camera? His dogs. Yeah, my dog was being a fucking doofus. Listen, I'm no big city lawyer, but what the fuck is Rhaenyra thinking Allison could actually do? I mean, and I want to thank the amazing Dan Blackwell for this theme music that you hear in the background right now. The Phil the Issues Guy theme song right there. From, I think he sent me to that in season 7 of Game of Thrones. So thank you, Dan Blackwell, for that. Yeah, I didn't see that. There were so many little things that sort of irritated me for decisions or rationales that didn't quite make sense. So, especially with Rhaenyra and Alicent. And so the whole thing was, Daemon, I know you need satisfaction and you could do it all on Dragonback, but everyone on the small council is going to shit-talk dragons here. Especially these two people that I really don't give two flying fuck burgers about. The fucking Manderley balls of steel dude who maybe he'd be good on the stage, but on my screen, he's too much. You're too much, dude. You're too fucking much. And not in a good way. Like, the guy who plays Loki, Tom Hiddleston, too much in a good way. The guy who plays that Manderley dude, Balls of Fury guy, Francis Ford Coppola guy from The Walking Dead, too much in a bad way. Oh my God. Yes, I agree. I agree. I am really sorry, everybody, about that. My dog is on timeout right now. Let's see how long it lasts. I believe that's the Balls of Fury guy. Correct. People can correct me if I'm wrong. I wonder how many times Crispy jizzed in that handkerchief. I think that was his. That's. I think that was the purpose of said rag. We all need a feather bed sometimes. We got the amazing Antoine Thomas with a super chat donation. Crispy was killed on a day I got baptized today at church. It was a beautiful day for everybody. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to everybody for the death of that crispy motherfucker. And we got another. Can you play Boys to Men? It's so hard for me to say goodbye. I would love to play that. I would love to play so many songs. But you know what's gonna happen if I do that? The whole stream is gonna be taken down, and my channel is gonna get fucking flagged. It has been flagged already once because of that Saturday Night Live fiasco, when my channel got taken down for a couple of months. What was it, about a year and a half ago now? Or not like a month it got taken down. So I can't even goddamn risk it. So what I will sing it horribly for 2 seconds for you. It's so hard to say goodbye to Crispy Fuckhead. Ooh. And I take with me Crispy dying on my fucking, getting shot with a fucking arrow. To feel the sunshine and to the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to Crispy Fuckhead. Okay, enough of that. So someone's dying inside from that. So I apologize to music in general and the whole animal kingdom of dogs and whatever creature can hear that register painfully. So sorry about that. That's for you. It was a super chat donation, and I can't play the song, so I had to simulate it for you, my friend. Congratulations on your day, on everyone's day. Jen, that's a different story for a different day, but it got taken down. It's only available on YouTube now because they claimed it was AI, and I argued. Do you hear my drumming? Do you hear how off time I am? You think that's AI? What the fuck? But whatever, there's no arguing. It originally got taken off everywhere, but my music distributor brought it back because they listened to the song. Spotify does not give a shit. So, that's a different stream altogether that I'll do with Craig, because we're working on a live set to perform live on screen and all that sort live on stream. So we'll talk about that at some point. But sorry, everybody. I'll get back to this. I'll get back to the dragon omelets and stuff. Is that what they're going to do with all those eggs at Harrenhal? They're going to make a big giant dragon omelet? What are you looking at? If you bark again like that, we get issues, doggy. Every time you talk about the actor that played Rodney the Ruin, you should break out and put whiskey in the jar. It's like every time I talk about Basaria, I have to start talking like Jar Jar Binks. Congrats to everyone. Quark is eyeballing someone really hard. He's eyeballing, I thought it was a rabbit, but there's this guy that he does it on purpose too, because he knows it freaks out the dogs. He waits till around 11 o'clock at night and he drives his bike with his dog and down the streets, and he lets the dog has like a giant like extended leash, and he kind of lets the dog run on all the people's lawns and shit like that, and the dog's just going crazy like whatever. Generally a friendly dog, but it pisses off all the dogs in the neighborhood no more than Krispy Kreme, my dog over there. Do we have some voicemails? Let's get to it. Holy hell, I love me some voicemails. If anyone wants to call in and leave a message, get your voice in the show, so it's not just me or my dog screaming asshole voice. Yeah, I'm talking Quark. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. If we'll get to some of our voicemails here in a second. It's so hard to say goodbye to Krispy Kreme. Let's take our first voicemail and take the sunshine into the rain. It's Pete's Live Music. Sorry for fucking destroying music again, but now it's stuck in my head. Mr. Antoine Thomas. Whoa, what the fuck am I doing? I'm messing something up. I'm messing up. Okay, now I'm doing it right.
Oh, crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab. I love them crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab. Yeah, crispy kebab.
Boom,
Oh,
boom,
I
boom,
love that
boom,
crispy
boom,
kebab.
boom, 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 boom.
Adios,
Bum, bum,
crispy.
bum, bum, bum. Oh my god, we gotta play the Crispy Kebab song one more time. That's gonna get some play. There, another banger for Pete's Live Music.
Oh, crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab. I love some crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab. Yeah, crispy kebab.
You know what?
Oh, I love that crispy kebab.
I love some crispy.
Adios, crispy.
Die, you motherfucker. Yeah, I try to turn that shit off as much as possible, and you know what? If I can, I'll turn it all off. Fuck that shit. I don't care about that fucking sorry if you're dealing with the ads and stuff like that on the live stream. I purposely set it up to manual so I can put them in and shit like that, and I don't do it. And they pop up this thing on screen. Add an ad right now. No. I don't want to add a goddamn ad. So I apologize if you guys are dealing with some of that shit. Let me see if there's a way. Let's see if a way I can shut them off altogether right now. I don't think I can right now, but I'll look for that next time. I'm sorry you deal with that shit, Sonic. Skip every single fucking one of them. They're putting more, even if we to ask for less of them, they're putting more. And now they do that thing where they separate the screen, and it's like they just make it look like I have a co-host, and it's the commercial. That's assy. Anyways, let's listen to a voicemail that we have from our good buddy Heath Hinton. And for some reason, I am going to magically turn into an animated form. And yes, Quark is giving me side eyes because what I did was he heard me call his name. Because I closed the shades in the window. So this motherfucker can't yell out the goddamn window. Let's take the super chat before we get into our voicemail here. We got another one from our good buddy Antoine Thomas. I wish Aegon III was king. When I got baptized today, I thought about the Targaryens. I was baptized Helena Targaryen. I love her. I am the father. I'm adding that because you are the father. And I don't know why my Boston accent came out there with the father too. You are the father. And make sure, if you can, in Jen Hack, say their names. Jen Hack's son's band is fucking kicks fucking ass. So make sure you check that out if you can. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna play Heath Hinton's voicemail in animated form. So Heath, here we go. Heath Hinton, what do you got to say, buddy?
Bill, my dear friend, I think we have. I mean, I did not think that this could actually be done in Game of Thrones, but we have found somebody dumber than Cersei Lannister. Ormond Hightower. I did not actually think that was possible. But here we are. Ormond Hightower is dumber than Cersei Lannister. I was thinking Ulf was there, but I think Ulf he's a dude that just wants to drink, get laid, and probably smoke a little bit, have a good time. I get it.
I mean, Ulf is like my people. Ulf is like a dude that would hang out with Joe and I.
Tough to keep a wild man caged. But, I mean, come on. Orman is an idiot. Like, he really believes that he's so smart that these people are just going to come to him. And, his little cousin Hightower there's like, yeah, no. You aren't as smart as you think you are. And I actually think that guy's probably, man, he's Damon's only hope. But I think that's over with, or whatever his little, their little dragon rider is. Orman is the downfall of the Hightower house as a real power in the Seven Kingdoms, and I think you're seeing it now.
Yeah, I'm going to play the rest of your message. I think we're seeing it in real time, too. He's just such a ignorant little turd. He has no stomach for the battle, obviously showing him puke, and his aversions to smells, and he has his inability for social graces, too. It's amazing to watch him just go down in flames. It's enjoyable to watch.
I know they're around, but they don't have the power they have now. I think it's starting. You're going to see that now. I think we've seen the Valerians losing their power, but the houses that are keeping their power are kind of staying back and not really getting involved. The Baratheons, you look at the Manderleys, what they're doing. Yeah, he's there, but he's keeping his distance. The Tullys, do they have the power they once had? In Game of Thrones and Ice of Fire, I'm not sure. So just interesting to see all that. But Orman is actually dumber than Cersei, and I did not think that was possible. Anyway, my friend, have a good night. Talk to you later. And puff, puff, pass.
Awesome to see you as well. And I like how we did get a hot pie reference in this episode, even though it wasn't the hot pie. They did say, hey, I need some hot pies. So is Orman dumber than Cersei? Somewhere Fandom D Sate is crying. But he's the bottom of the barrel. It's a shame. I mean, that he's in charge compared to Gwaine, who seems to be the most effective Hightower that we've met so far, in the sense of having sort of a feel for battle and a feel for everything going on, or the closest to being capable in a way that what was that other guy's name? I forget him. What was his name? It was Blotto? Watto? Annie, you podcast for me, Annie. you break the pod. No. What was that guy's name? Oh.
It's a Hightower rant tonight. It's a Hightower rant tonight. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. It's a Hightower rant tonight. It's a Hightower rant tonight. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. It's a Hightower rant tonight. It's a Hightower rant tonight. Fuck Otto. 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 Fuck Otto.
Daryl says Orman can only fight a table. Now Orman's all like, please protect me, Gwaine, I need you. Maybe Orman ate some bad lettuce from Taco Bell. He's got the bacterial infection. He's puking up a storm. I don't even want to joke. Last thing I want to do, deal with it. Last thing I want to do is run into that bathroom. Okay, we got one more message right now, and then we'll get into this too.
Hey, now that we got rid of Krispy Kreme, I'm just wondering if we can get that Archer to kind of set his sights on Ulf. Because I don't know about you, but he's the next guy I'd really like to see whack. He's made it to the top of the whacking list, because I'm not down with the whole Ulf thing. He's just a gonad.
He's a gonad.
It doesn't make any sense to anything.
He's a gonad. I haven't heard that word in a while. He's a gonad. Oh my god, fuck Otto. You can't spell bottom without Otto. I like that gen hack. That's very true. Very true. Okay, so Rhaenyra, she's just everything Rhaenyra and Alicent in this episode annoyed me for some reason. And it's not because I have any problem with the performances or anything like that. It's not even the writing necessarily. It's just Rhaenyra is so stupid. And Alicent, they replay almost the same scene with them on, it's repetition. It's too much repetition of scenes with them. It's Rhaenyra comes in, Alicent, how dare you do random thing 1035782 that I've told you never to do? How could you ever do that? Well, Rhaenyra, you don't realize XYZ. Well, someone saw you and I need to do this thing and blah, blah, blah. Well, Rhaenyra, what would you have me do? Something torrid? I couldn't do something torrid or stupid. I love you. What do you think of me, Rhaenyra? Oh, I am the queen. You don't think I'm the queen. Everyone thinks I'm the queen. Does that dude over there think I'm the queen? Because I'm the queen. Tell that motherfucker I'm the queen. I'm the queen. I'm the queen! Oh my god. I've got to teach him something. What the fuck? I don't know what to tell you, Rhaenyra, but you know. Look at me. Come on. Oh, you know what? Let me send you on some high priority thing with lots of. Sorry. Let me send you on some high priority thing with lots of fucking responsibilities and hang all this evidence, all this weight on your back of your giant eyes, Alicent. Like, what the fuck? It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. That whole back and forth. She comes in reading a script and Alicent just plays her like a damn fiddle. Like a fiddle. Like it's not even funny how much Alicent has her hand so far up that ass. Tutu, puppet. Hi, what do you want me to do? I'm Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra comes in mad. You know, I'm mad. You escaped in the walls. Alicent calls her shot. She tells her Helena's pregnant. Oh, she's pregnant. And, you're going to let me go. You know you're going to let me go. And Rhaenyra's just like, oh, shucksy poo. Like, it's too much. It's too many repetitious scenes between the two of them. Phil, you need to bring back radio soap operas. I would love to do a radio soap opera. That's one of my silly. Actually, it was funny. I was talking to somebody about that. I think last week. I would love around the holidays to do some sort of radio play or something like that. It'd be great to do like a really bad radio soap opera of some sort. Rhaenyra is just pissed off all the time in the way she has her script of being pissed off, Jen. It's not just like the anger doesn't even seem genuine. It seems like she's and then the only time she's pissed is when she has to sit there and actually be a queen. Or if someone's talking shit about her somewhere. Like so someone's writing something bad about me. I need to murder them. Oh my goodness. Ulf is like a teenager trying to sneak out on a Friday night and eat some corn. Ormond will end up in a pile of dead bodies and die from the stench. I am hoping that happens. That would be amazing. That would be the best way. If we're thinking about good ways for Ormond to go out, they've not even teased. They've showed off and flexed into the smell-o-vision thing so much. That needs to be the end. He needs a Biff from Back to the Future like moment. He needs the manure. We need the manure over his motherfucking head. Saggy Star, even though you're only in here for a moment, it's still great to see you in the live chat. Hi, everyone. I have to go change my schedule so I can watch the live. I haven't watched it yet. I'm getting ready to watch it while I'm cooking now. Well, it means everything that you're popping on in here to say hi, Saggy. So hi, bye. Thank you, though. And thank you for that like. It definitely helps. Make sure, if you hate this, hit that like button. If you're thinking I'm the most annoying piece of shit on the planet, the silliest Billy Gumdrop that you've seen in a while. And you're going, listen, silly Billy, we don't care. Please hit the like button and share this out. That would be appreciative. If you enjoy this, like, shut this off and with a thumbs down. Hate it. Bad. That's what I care about here, you know. Hate it. I know, Saggy. Are you making enough for everybody? Like, coming in here and flirting your tasty meal with the chat. That's not fair. I know. We're all coming over to Saggy's house. Saggy Star's house is feeding us all. We're all going to show up there like Ulf at the bar. We got Aegon in a moment in this episode. And Aegon, we see the body of the guy he killed last week, and it's kind of a funny moment. Aegon and Tywin. It's let's shit on Lannisters. Is it because the Lannisters are so and I love how I'm gonna say this with impunity here. Is it because the Lannisters are the coolest house in the original story and like the main Game of Thrones series? Like you can't get more awesome than the Lannisters with Tywin, Tyrion, Cersei, Jaime, like the main like murderers row of the family, like best characters are the Lannisters. People say the Starks. The Lannisters are where it's at, you know. They stay. They're the best. So because they were so cool and amazing, because the Lannisters are, you know, hearing them roar. They have to be the joke of this series. Do we have to have the Lannisters always shoveling the goddamn shit in this series? I mean, the Baratheons were kind of smelly, but every time we see a Lannister, it's like shit on a Lannister day here. Is it making up for how cool? Because we have to see how dumb and stupid their family was until Tywin took over. Is that why we're getting like low energy dumbass Lannister shit every chance we can get? Being a fan of their house, I'll accept it because it's just showing how much Tywin, you know, took over the universe here. I can't remember. I just call him in my notes. I call him Dumb Lannister number 1, and then there was Dumb Lannister number 2. I don't know his name either. I'm the guy who complains about being cold. Is the stupidity just part of the universe? Rhaenyra sending Alicent is like Catelyn letting Jaime go. Classic stupidity. I would argue, or not argue. I see what you're saying, and it is classic stupidity, and I get that. But I would say Rhaenyra's is a step stupider. As far as we know, Jaime is a knight. You know, or whatever. She also sent Jaime with Brienne off, to kind of keep an eye on him and hold him to it. And Jaime is capable of the job that he was set upon. Whereas you send Alicent, I mean, it's not that different. There's just some differences with it. So I would say if we're judging it like the fine details of it, I would say Rhaenyra's decision is stupider. Kat's was more funded on emotionality and feeling like she didn't have another choice. Rhaenyra, I think, is trying to... She's thinking too tricky. She's being too tricksy. The clear plan would be send Daemon, send dragons, send whatever, not, you know... But in this situation, or send assassins in there to find him if he's alone without the dragon. Or send a force in there, something. Not send the kid's mother. But whatever. We'll see. Maybe it'll work out. But I definitely think you make an excellent point, Studio. Jaime Lannister graduated from Fancy Lad School. Shoot, Cersei. What are you doing? Why are you coming to me right now? Is this you telling me you need to go outside? Well, I may need to I may need to play a song and take this dog out right now so it doesn't piss on my fucking floor. This dog is annoying me tonight in the best way possible. He's such a beautiful little creature. It's tricky. It's tricky to kill a Lannister. Speaking of Lannisters, I'm gonna take literally a 2-minute break here and play a quick song for you guys. And this is talking about Lannisters makes me thirsty. Is that really it does. It definitely does. Wait. Oh my goodness. I will take you out in 1 second, buddy. I'll be back in about two seconds.
Begin, my lords and ladies.
I am Tyrion, son of Tywin of Clan Lannister.
I'm going to die. May as well be with a song in my heart.
Imp!
Dwarf. You should have stopped at imp.
Drinking and lust. No man can match me in these things.
I'm a monster.
Drinking and lust.
That's what I do. I drink and I know things. Lord of Light wants his enemies burnt.
There you have it.
The Drowned God wants them drowned.
Nothing to worry about.
Why are all the gods such vicious cunts? Where's the god of tits and wine? I drink.
I'm a vile man.
I drink.
I confess it.
I drink.
I'm a vile man.
I know things.
I'm a great fighter, too. I have lied and cheated, gambled and
That's
whored.
what I do.
I am the god of tits and wine.
What about the dwarf? Worthless. Chop off his cock.
Let's discuss this.
The dwarf's cock has magic powers.
Wait!
We find a cock merchant. We'll sell it for a fortune.
You can't just hand a dried cock to a merchant and expect him to pay for it. He has to know it came from a dwarf. And how could he know?
It will be a dwarf-sized cock.
Guess again.
What do you want? Gold? Women?
I'm here to help.
Gold in women?
Don't eat the help. Tits and wine.
Stick with me and you'll have them all.
We find a cock merchant.
Milked my heel into a pot of turtle stew. I flogged the one-eyed snake.
I'm a monster.
Skinned my sausage.
As well as a dwarf.
I made the bald man cry.
I drink.
I did. I could not handle it anymore. The lettuce has finished me. It's bad. It's bad. Dickon also went to Fancy Lad School. He definitely did. That Dickon. He is a dick.
Dickon. 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 Use that Dickon. That was cool.
Quark was looking. He definitely wanted it. He didn't really have to pee. He wanted to go out and look for whatever was going. But that he's now actually lying down. So hopefully he will chill for the evening. We will see. We're having a dick on dick off here, Lara. It's in step with the character. She is forcing her agency and making bad choices. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I'm trying to just judge from what we've seen of the character, not necessarily what I know or what I personally interpreted from the source material. So, based on what we see of her, I don't know. I mean, I think she definitely seemed smarter before she became the queen. And they are actively because they want her to be more sympathetic and less crazy. They're making her more stupid rather than crazy. I don't know. That's just my take on it. It seems like some of her decisions should be framed more that she's losing it a little bit, but instead they're making her just seem absent-minded and making poor decisions. But that's just my personal take on it. We'll get into more with the recap. Darren and Gwaine were funny together. Like, get me the hell away from this crazy Ormond guy. He fucking sucks. And I like how they just shat on Ormond for most of it. Holy shit. Holy shit. It is the one, the only Tony Pajamas. The best name in all of YouTube. It is the Tony Pajamas. Can we talk about that crazy Aaron woman? She wants to see more Weeders. And she was also, I don't like how they cut right before we got to see someone fly out the moon door. It seems like she's, has a little bit of Robin Aaron's wanting to watch people fly out the moon door thing. She was getting off on it. She's like, oh, moon door stuff. I know the cartoon me is awkward and weird here. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Yeah, this is me now. I'm going to keep receding the hairline and thinning it and making it go grayer and grayer for accurate purposes, considering I'll have the Santa Claus beard this time next year. Poor Ormond is just... I am a nature lover, but I guess I'm burning down nature, really, what it comes down to at the moment. So as much as I am... as much as I love it... I'm also being an asshole to it right now. Can't deny that. But also, you can't deny a lot of stuff in this world, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can deny up, you can deny down, you can deny all this stuff in this world. It's true. But there's one thing in this world you cannot deny. And that's when you're watching one of my streams. There is going to be a... What was that? There is going to be a... recap! Yeah, my dog's like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop. He's like, you are fucking crazy. You're yelling at me for barking at fucking rabbits and dogs outside. And you're running like a fucking crazy person in and out of your kitchen at 11:30 at night. It's still fun. Let's get into this recap, because it's about fucking time. I've been waiting too long to break this episode down. My dog definitely thinks I'm nuts. But I will be thankful that sometimes I have dogs visiting, or my old dog Lotus, when she was younger, would chase me the fuck down while I was doing that. He's mildly used to it because I've been doing it since he's been here. But let's see. As I was distracting time to catch my breath, because oh God, I'm out of shape. Okay, we open up in the woods and Mr. Crispy's there, and he's talking to his men about Tully movements. That's something that keeps me up at night. At night, I think about Tully movements. I'm sitting in bed, talking about stuff, thinking about stuff. What do they call a cow that just gave birth? Decaffeinated. I'm sitting there thinking about the Tullys and their movements. I'm hoping the Tullys move all over me. Anyways, they're moving through the woods gingerly. Moving through my woods gingerly. What am I talking about? What's wrong with me right now? Anyways, there's maggots and dead folks and dead rivermen. They're not sure who killed them. They're all over the place. Who are these dead folk that are left, right, uppercuts? Who are hanging out on the ground? They're dead. Are they dead? They might not be dead. We want to win this fight. Crispy and his men look like they're just relaxing, walking through the disgusting battlefield, looking at maggots and dead rivermen. Don't worry about anything. It's a happy day here. It's 11:30 p.m. here in Ontario. It's 11:30 p.m. here in Ontario. It's 11:30 p.m. here in Boston. There's a lot of messed up stuff going on, Chris. Okay, so Crispy says these men did not die here. And then you hear someone in the background go, "It's a trap." And they come alive, or they don't come alive. They just wake up. And they start stabbing the fuck out of them. But Crispy and his men are strong. And they fight. I mean, it seems like at least like 20 of them or so, those dudes, like, survived. But, you know, but they won. I mean, they lost a bunch of their guys, but the Crispy forces, Crispy had one last one in him. You know, like, I think there's a lot of people that like to put a lot of things inside Crispy. But he had one more pushing through. He's so crispy. He's a crispy motherfucker. So, God damn it, I need to get new headphones. So Crispy says they didn't die here, and then we get the POV of him fighting. It's fun action, but it's hard to feel stakes for this battle other than just go, well, when are they going to kill this Crispy son of a fuck? As we follow him killing like 20 dudes, but they're approached by more men, and there's like I said, there's like 20 of Crispy's men left, and they go, "Who are all these people?" And he says, "It's our death." And then the Tully and Stark people come on in, and like Mr. Cole is like just trying to kind of set it up. He's like, let's have a one-on-one fight. You know, let's do this like even 2-on-1. Pick 2 of your men against me. Will that be fair? And the Tully kid is like, "We need your bones. Sorry, Crispy guy. We need you killed a lot of people, and this we need justice." And then Chibs Stark goes, "I know you now, Jackie boy. We just want to put your son down, Crispy guy." And Crispy puts his sword down for a second, but then he pulls out his little jerk off to Allison rag, and he grabs the sword with it, and that's when he says, "Send your 2 best men at me. You know, 2-on-1. Will that do this? Will that do this?" And then right from off camera, like with some dramatic music playing, he's shot with many arrows, and the world cheers. Like, really, like most people watching this show, even if you're a fan of Crispy, it's because you're a fan of how good he plays someone that is detestable. And he goes down in a laughing, joking, numbnuts kind of way, and it was well done in that laughy, joking, numbnuts kind of way. It was a trap. The most beautiful woman kills Crispy. It's poetic. It makes sense. It's just a flesh wound. It's done. I forget her name too. I think I have it written somewhere. People can let me see if I'm right. I think is it Allie? Is Allie her name? I could be wrong about that, but I think her name is Allie. But people, I did cheer too. I must admit, I was excited. I did a like crispy. You know, I did a little dance. Made a little love. I got hot tonight. I don't know. Make a little love. Oh, why I didn't want my cartoon. Get down. There we go. There we go. This is a cheers, everybody. Let's toast it up to Crispy motherfucking Cole and the actor who this is a final scene on douchebag Cole, who lots of props and love to the actor that played him, because one of the few characters on the show that actually created emotion within me, and one of our few actors that kind of came from the beginning through, since Rhaenyra and Alicent were recast at one point. So it's Crispy kind of is he our longest running actor on the show? Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm missing somebody in my mind that I'm not thinking of. Laris, probably too. Laris and Crispy are probably our two longest actors on the show. Not characters, because obviously Rhaenyra and Alicent as well, but they were played by different actors in the first half of season 1. So, and Crispy was always him, and so I think Crispy's probably our oldest actor on the show, or not oldest actor, but they cut to Alicent as if she felt it. She like Leia in the Force Awakens when Han dies. I guess spoiler. Fuck, whatever. Like she felt a break in the Force. That's the thing, Jen Hack. Like if you can do that, are you tapped into the Force? Because Crispy gave great head. She could feel that drop off in the universe. One less person there. But yeah, so I think he was, so toast to him being the longest running actor on the show up until tonight, and now it's Laris, probably. Laris, whatever. Oh, the actress that shot Crispy was an Australian? Oh, fucking yes. Yes, I love that. Lots of extra love. Not like I need to give extra love to our Australian force in the live chat. We have 2 of our 3 Australian amazing fans and friends in the live chat right now, with Jen Hack and Lara. And oh, it's always here, right here in honor, right there, motherfuckers. No, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But what's funny is when I started to do this originally, like it was a radio show that I did, and when it first got set up in line, they set up like a webcam in the radio studio, and no one listened to it. But then I shared it on a message board, and the only people, and it got picked up by like a bunch of people, and I started to get all these listeners in Australia. Like no one was listening to the radio show except a bunch of people. Like you guys are the fucking best when it comes to supporting artists. You really are. So thank you. So the fucking amazing people of Australia that are actually fucking supportive of people trying to be creative out here. Not that I'm good at being creative. I'm just saying, like, I do it. My mind likes to disappear like a bump flipping off a frog in a log. Okay. Oh, where am I? Okay. So Phil, there's a Damon. Oh, there's Damon. Yeah, fucking stupid. Thank you, Daryl. That Damon's done. Damon is the answer. Thank you. So yeah, Crispy's dead. Was anyone sad for Crispy? Did anyone shed a tear? Shed a tear because you're missing him? I don't think so. And I know no one likes this. I was told last week to stop doing this because it's just stupid. And it's a bad look for me. It's a bad look, Phil. Don't do it. You're awful. Don't embarrass yourself. But it is. It's hard not to do it. It's hard not to, They call him Crispy Baby, they call him Krispy Kreme. He got an arrow to the face and all of his boss seems he's like the Jason Arrow face. And fuck that motherfucker's face. Got an arrow all in about and fuck him to outer space. Okay, I'll stop that. I'll stop it. You don't have to hear it anymore. Tonight was the last night. No more stupid Crispy songs. I'll leave it alone. I've got your cards and letters. You don't want any more Crispy songs. It's done. Oh, Staffies and American Pit Bull Terriers, I think, are some of my favorite dogs on the planet, especially Staffies. Staffies are the fucking big, cute motherfuckers. They call him Crispy Baby. They call him Krispy Kreme. Throw another shoot. I believe so. Like, let's just ask it. Let's just ask. Hey, computer, how did Crispin Cole die in the book? Yeah.
Crispin Cole meets his end when he's murdered by a rival gang member during a heated confrontation.
What, in Fire and Blood? Crispin Cole of Fire and Blood? He died from a rival gang? What the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry about that mix-up. In Fire and Blood, Sir Crispin Cole is slain by 3 arrows during the Butcher's Ball.
Yes.
Not by a rival gang.
Thank you. Where'd you get the rival gang from? Where'd that come from, computer? What the hell?
The info isn't from a video game. It's pulled right out of George R. Martin's...
Computer, stop it. So yes, to answer your question, yes. I thought so. I just wanted to double check my math. And somehow, I guess he was killed by a rival gang. The Jets, either the Sharks or the Jets killed him in a boy, crazy boy. Fuck Kristen Cole. Easy does it. Buzz it. That's why I love this stuff. People say, "Oh, it's awesome. It's awful. It's gonna put us out. Don't use it." I love proving how stupid it is sometimes. Light my fart. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how. I know. Al Capone's stretch into Westeros was pretty big during 300 years ago in Westeros. So, I mean, it's fair. It's fair what they're saying here. It was Chibs Stark. So, we got a bunch of voicemails. Here we go. It's we got 904, area code 904. Play it.
So it's Smokey P.
Smokey!
The Smokey one.
Hey!
Just calling with some thoughts on the episode,
Please.
man.
Please, my friend.
G. Wayne is the man. Love seeing Silverwing and Vermithor snuggling. You know,
they were cute.
Every time we think about dragons, we're thinking about Carnage.
And I'm playing the rest of your message. The dragons continue to be my favorite characters on the show.
You made him, but it's good to see that, you know, they had those soft moments too. Damon's doing too much with Ulf. I mean, the man is a dragon rider, and like you slapping him and kicking him in the streets in front of people. Like you're kind of doing too much.
I agree with that 100%. It's one thing to sort of rag on people and bust balls. It's another thing to be so up your own ass that you don't realize that you're crossing the line with people that aren't in on the joke too. Or not even the joke. I just don't think Damon gives a flying fuck about it. And he really should, because they're so important to her advantage. And he's going out of his way to be extra, I don't even know, like just a fucking douche. I was gonna use a stronger word than douche, but he's just being a douche.
We need a moment of Rhaenyra drinking some wine and just sitting back smiling when she hears about Crispy.
I hope we get that for sure.
Oh, and the main thing, man, is I did not like Mother, lady in the Veil. I did not like. I call her Mother because she's Mother and Raised by Wolves. But I didn't like her slapping Raina like that. That's kind of weird. You know, this person.
It was random.
Has a huge nuclear weapon they can bring on you at any second, and you decide to put hands on her. That's kind of odd to me. Like I said, more Alice. All of that with Alice and Eamon and Harrenhal. Love it. She's really trying to like get him to work with her, like to basically be her basic king, basically, just for her.
Do people think that she was trying to do the same thing with Damon? If Damon bit on this, she'd be doing the same thing with Damon. But anyways, yeah, she's definitely trying to have him be her, like her educator.
That's it, man. Appreciate the stream. Keep going.
Awesome. And thank you so much as always, Smokey. That was a great message. We have a few more messages that we'll play in a moment here. I just want to jump into a couple things in the live chat. I am with you, Sonic. This is a quick aside. I am so horrible at spelling, and so much pain in my childhood revolved around how horrible I was at handwriting and spelling. Two things that, like, if there's two things that I was forced to do in school that are less in use now, like, and by handwriting I mean like cursive handwriting and fucking spelling with spell check everywhere right now. Yes, it's going to be a good spell, but I spent so much fucking time, and then I started to get okay at it right when spell check was invented, and it destroyed. Now I'm worse than I ever was. That's kind of my point. Like, one spell, it ruined any progress I had made. But I was always horrible at spelling too, Sonic. I'm with you. I spell everything wrong. Everything. Oh my goodness. And we got a voicemail from Antoine Thomas.
Hey Phil, I cannot wait until this war is over. All this baptism makes me want to see Baylor Targaryen, but we might have to wait. I don't know, but we definitely want to see Aegon III. I think Rhaenyra has lost her mind on the throne. Even next week, I just can't. What happened to Rhaenyra?
Yeah, no, you asked some good questions there, and Rhaenyra they're just having her be too tricksy, and I think also Mysaria is not good for her. Mysaria is as bad as my hair right now. No, Mysaria is just not a good advisor for her. Right? It's what she do. Why isn't she suggesting? She's just like, what did Alicent say? What do you want to do? And then she doesn't say, maybe you shouldn't trust Alicent. She just helps her concoct this plan. I don't know, man. No rats were harmed in the making of this episode. We didn't see any rats. The cats have murdered them all. They did. They're dead. They're dead. Dead as disco. Okay, so the Tullys and the Starks get Crispy. They kill him. They kill his bones. They kill the rest of his men. It's over with some dramatic music. The music carries over to Alicent and Helaena being caught in the walls. And now we get another small council meeting. These are my least favorite scenes in the entire series. Which sucks because I said this last week too. They were my favorite in the main Game of Thrones series. So we get another small council. Daemon is bitching about stuff he needs to do and the honor he needs, and we need to burn everybody, and Daron this and Ormond that. Daemon wants to burn them all, and Mysaria's like, ooh, maybe that's his Misa Jaja Binks. Maybe that's what Ormond wants. You think so? You'd be in deep doo-doo if you do that. And then random woman from last week, the the person that you bumped into in the hallway that suddenly ended up in the small console. She's like, ew, dragons. Damon and dragons are just like a totally bad idea. And then Balls of Fury guy talks shit about dragons too. And then Damon like throws a shoe at him or something. What Damon throw at him? He threw one of the balls at him. Or he threw like a metal pan at him. I'm gonna imagine he took off his high heel shoe and threw it at him. That's what I imagine, because Damon looks like he wears some platforms. That's what it looks like to me. And somebody asked if Pete's Live Music, you wanted to know if I knew Chib Stark from Braveheart too. He's the guy that gets his like face the guy that Prima Nocta, that the British soldier takes his wife on the night of the wedding. Masari is wearing the same white getup that Danny was wearing in Game of Thrones. And I'm pretty sure Helena's wearing Viserys' wig. I think that's the Viserys wig. I could be wrong, but it looked bad. Maybe I'm coming off. Maybe they fit it bad in this episode or something, but it looked. Helena's wig did not look great, and people are gonna say, actually, Phil, she doesn't wear a wig, and if she doesn't wear a wig, her hairstyle was weird tonight. It looked like wig. It looked wiggy. You could kind of see. I don't know. Helena's hair didn't look as good as usual tonight. Jaja Masaria, I think, is Masaria weird the same way? She could be. I'm claiming my right as Prima Nocta. Pete's Live Music, what do you got to say to us?
Sorry, I gotta say this, but when the Hammer comes to rescue his missus and informs her that he's not only a dragon lord now, with the favor of the queen, and he's got the biggest badass dragon, yada yada yada, and she gives him a hard time.
Yeah.
What the?
She's like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you get a dragon and save your family? And how dare you? And I'm not coming with I'm not coming with you. I care about my family. I'm staying here in this hostage situation, and I'm not taking my family and leaving with you and the giant dragon. Fuck no. That would be logical. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Fuck you too. You and your fucking dragon hammer. I'm with you on that one, Pete.
Hey, Phil. Hey, live motherfucking chat. I love you doing these recaps, man. This is a great show. I really enjoy it. So
you're the best.
Hey,
you're the best,
just 2 cents about Rhaenyra. Okay, so she is kind of bad at queening, right? She's not really good at ruling.
Rhaenyra has talent. She has skill sets, but queening is not one of them, right? Like, are we all in agreement on that? Is anyone going to make the argument to me that Rhaenyra is doing a good job in her first week in office?
Or she has an audience with the people from the city, the more it hurts her. Like, she's not gaining any friends or respect, or they're not liking her. The more she has audiences with them, so she's not really good at that. But I do have to say, the scene with Alicent, she, even though she didn't make a great decision, she was in command. She had no fucks to give. She was like large and in charge with that.
Yeah, and with Alicent, she doesn't hold back. She's speaking with her real voice. And I also think, like I said, Alicent knows how to play her, but she also calls Alicent out and just kind of goes direct and just gets into it's like when you're talking to your best friend, you can just kind of shit talk them in a way and call them on their shit in a way that you can't other people. So it seems more genuine to her interaction, where when she's doing queenly situations, she's just going, when's this over? When's this over? When's this over?
Since she was not taking any shit off of her. So if she treated more people the way she did treat Alicent, she'd probably be a better ruler. I was just thinking that when I was watching that scene. Anyway, just wonder what your thoughts were on that, and keep up the good work, man, and recap. I'll get you later.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And where's my dog? It disappeared. Oh, there he is. She's back. He's back. Get Helena out of there. Get her out. Okay, so we get the small council meeting and all that sort of stuff. And what were you saying? You were saying about, I do think Rhaenyra, I think she seems to have a little bit more control in situations, or seems to be more of herself when she's in scenes with Alicent or when she's talking to Alicent, because she feels really like she's in the upper hand in these situations now. But even when she visited her when Alicent was in charge, she seems to communicate and have more sort of logic behind her with dealing with situations with Alicent. So I definitely see what you're saying there, that if she used that same energy in other situations, maybe she'd have more successes. Yeah, Lara, I think you're probably right about that. I think what Larry just said in the live chat is probably right. This break is brought to you by Kirkland brand vodka. More vodka for less money. That's right. It's almost worth getting a Costco membership just for the alcohol. You can also get many other kinds of drinks, including Harold Perrineau's alcohol starved from. But please, Kirkland brand vodka, as better than Tito's. No, I'm kidding. I'm craving a sponsor, folks. Sponsor this shit. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, why is I turn off the vocal effect. Helena needs to kill Alicent. Whoa! It seems like before my drink, my camera just took a shot. Wait. Come on. Fix it. Fix camera. Oh no. I don't know. Did my camera go permanently drunk here? Any technical difficulties we could have tonight? We're definitely having like all the technical difficulties tonight. There we go. Not that you want to see me clearly, but there you go. That's a little better. Let me turn that down. I can hear the damn phone line right there. I can see Phil at the small console causing a ruckus. Raise a motherfucking ruckus. Raise a motherfucking ruckus. Quark is going to be screaming at people like, wow. It's like they're trying to rush the conflict. But also yada yada the conflict. Oh. Daryl, you honor me, sir. You honor me with your words. With your words so kind. Thank you. Oh, hey, oh, I'm getting closer. You don't want me closer. There we go. Now the focus is better. Sorry. Now you can see my wrinkles of my 75-year-old face. Oh. Lara, what part of what Daryl said are you saying is true? I don't know whether to blush or not. Anyways, sorry, let me continue before I make a fool of myself. I do like that I'm actually pronouncing your name correctly. You bought me cookies. The least I could do is pronounce your name correctly. Okay, and now, small console, as I was saying, Balls of Fury guy gets a shoe thrown at him, or whatever Damon threw at him. Damon says, shut the fuck up. Alan says, listen, I have a plan. I have thoughts. And Damon respects him. And Damon's like, listen, Rhaenyra, be like Aegon the Conqueror. Burn everybody. And Rhaenyra's like, Dad wouldn't like this. And Damon's like, say, your father. And Damon's like, whatever, but I need satisfaction. She says, listen, you got to figure out everything that's happening in King's Landing. That's your job. You got to get the Valerians in here to help and fill out the forces. You need to do business at home, not fly in a dragon and get honor in other places. Is there a Mrs. Phil? Asks Pac-Man. No, there is not a Mrs. Phil at the moment. No. There has not been a Mrs. I don't know how to properly answer that question, but if you're actually asking the question, there was a Mrs. Phil that used to come on the streams up until 2020, and then there was a newer Mrs. Phil for 3 years after that till 2023, and there's been no Mrs. Phil since 2023. Just my dog. That's who I sleep with every night. And vodka. So yes. So It's gonna have to be the silver bachelor, Sonic, your boy. Very silver. I hate to say it, but Ormond is right. Rhaenyra is too soft. Rhaenyra is just too... She didn't do the right things growing up. She should have never left King's Landing, and she should have stayed by Viserys' side the whole time. They said this in a couple of episodes ago, but Alicent is in some ways more naturally, has more of the skill set to be queen, because she actually was, ruled and helped Viserys rule when he couldn't physically do it. Your lips, Sonic, your boy. There you go. Phil, the master of recaps. I'll take that honor, Pete's Live Music. I'll fucking take it. We got another voicemail from Smokey. Please, if you guys want to call in 781-990-8509. Even if you're listening to this after the fact, you can also call in and leave a voicemail, 781-990-8509. Also, if somehow I miss your chat, you can also text that number, 781-990-8509. 24 hours a day, 7 days a motherfucking week. But Pac-Man, thank you for making me randomly blush during that conversation for some reason. Yes. 904, Smokey, what you got to say to the people?
Yo, Phil, it's Smokey calling back again.
Call as
one
much
thing
as you
I
want.
forgot to say was that scene when Rhaenyra told Alicent, she was like, I can't leave Helena alone. And she goes, I'll watch after her. Like, she said it like in a very, very creepy way. Like, that's the first time I've seen Rhaenyra, like, that was almost like a villain type of, the way she said it with that smirk on her face. It was kind of weird, man.
Yeah,
That's
it was very creepy. Like, she'll be, I made note of that too. That's a very, very good call, man. It's like, she was almost like, well, I'll keep an eye on her till you get back. Like if not, like if Alicent fucks this up somehow, she's gonna fucking kill her. You know, that seemed to be kind of the vibe. Oh, I just fucking totally ashed inside my vodka shot. I have to pour another one. But yeah, I definitely got the same kind of read. It was very, very threatening, very, very, very like, don't fuck with me, and I'll watch your daughter and your grandchild, and she'll be more than okay till you get back. Ormond could not contain it anymore. He ate way too much lettuce at Taco Bell. He was bad. You guys in the live chat are cracking me up tonight and making me blush as well. So, she says, figure out who's talking shit about me, Daemon. Get the Valerians, help me. I need help. And Rhaenyra needs to decide and figure out her plan with Tumbleton. And here come some Baratheons. They stumble in the armies, or it's like the shitty Baratheons. It's like the third Baratheon. The real Baratheons are down in Dorne fighting the Vulture King. And she talks shit. She says, why are you fucking here? I want to talk to the real Baratheons. What are you even doing here, you piece of shit? And she calls, she's like, what if I hang you and you're a traitor? And the dude's like, oh, point taken. Like, sorry, queen. Like, we'd totally help you out if we could. Sorry and shit. She's like, I could totally, like, kill you and, like, call you a traitor, and you're totally a traitor, too. Like, fuck you. And the Baratheon's just like, whatever. Sorry. We're doing our best here, man. Like, we don't know what to tell you, Rhaenyra. Sorry. I need a fucking sandwich. This is how bad I am. I'm ready to turn the camera off again. So then we see some dragons flying overhead, and it's our dragon seeds. And we talked a little bit about this already earlier. Ulf and Hugh talk to each other about hot pies and King's Landing, and not the hot pie we all know, but we can still dream about hot pie and take drinks. Ulf is like, we're sleeping on a hill alone. Fuck the queen. She won't let me drink. People have needs. I need to drink. Ulf says life has not been improved by getting this damn dragon. and asks Hugh, has your life improved? And Hugh's like, nope. And they're going to split up for a couple of days. And Ulf is going to disappear. And we find out later he's going to King's Landing to go drink. And I can't blame him. So Rhaenyra and Alicent have the same sort of, hey, come here. Rhaenyra goes into her, Alicent, haven't I been good to you? Haven't I told you things that you needed to hear? Haven't I truly supported you, Alicent, and not let you die like everyone here wants to kill you? And then Alicent's like, but Rhaenyra, like, Helena is pregnant. Well, so you flee on me, Alicent? How dare you flee on me? And Alicent's like, well, if it's like a boy, like, you're going to hold it hostage and stuff and, like, kill it if Aemond or Aegon or one of the other fucking a-holes don't show up. And, like, and then Rhaenyra keeps going, and she's like, Alicent, do you doubt who Alicent, do you doubt who I am? You can't doubt me. Have I ever hurt you so far? I'll play a drum for you. I'm good to you, Alicent. And then Alicent's like, Rhaenyra, I don't know. Suddenly Alicent has a deep voice. She's like, Rhaenyra, I don't know. Phil, Dead City Season 3 premiere tonight. I take it you and Joe will not be covering it. No, not tonight, Sonic your boy. I can say there is possibly a chance that any of the Walking Dead that has ever existed, there may be a chance that Joe and I may do a live watch and sit there in a room playing some sort of drinking game with the Walking Dead. Like, every time Joe gets pissed off, we have to take a shot. Something like that. And if there is ever a reunion series, you know, like the final thing where they bring everyone together that they've been talking about for a while, you know, like the final Walking Dead thing where the whole Walking Dead universe comes together, Joe will not be able to say no to that. He's coming. We're coming. You're coming, dude. But yes, we will not be talking about Dead City tonight. I'm sorry. I haven't watched a single episode of Dead City or Daryl. The only spin-off series I've watched is Fear the Walking Dead and the Rick and Michonne one. So you flee, as Alicent says. Rhaenyra says, listen, I need to hide you, right? We need to, like, people know that you escaped. They can't think that I'm giving you, like, special treatment. And Alicent's like, you don't punish Helena. She's fragile. She'll freak out. You know what's wrong. You know she has issues. She can't deal with being trapped right here. Rhaenyra says, listen, it's going to be okay. And then Alicent tries gaslighting Rhaenyra, but she's having none of it. And you can't stop the gravy. Dead City is not good, but Daryl's worth the watch. That's what I've heard. And I will watch them. I'll probably end up watching all of them at some point. Eventually in my life. If I don't, like, have a Dead City in my own life. Personally. I mean, Maggie has always been annoying as fuck. You know. Well, anyway, don't get me started. Do I have to pull up a Joe rant? I think I might. Okay, so then Mysaria is like, Misa Jar Jar Binks, Rhaenyra, what did Moff Tarkin say to you? I mean, what did Alicent say to you? And she said that Helena's pregnant, and then she calls somebody out for being a liar and stuff. So then we go to Daemon and the Gold Cloaks. They're turning in their cloaks and they're quitting. Daemon dresses them down and says, I formed you. This city was a mess before all of you. I need you. And don't leave, but fuck you. Daemon's showing borderline, like, factually and examples of it right there with I hate you, don't leave me. Fuck you now, I don't care. Misa Mysaria. Misa very angry. Misa think Alicent in deep doo-doo because how Helena's pregnancy. Misa stupid Jaja Binks. Sorry. Masaria, would you like to come on the show for an interview? Please? It'd be great. Damon's speech didn't work. I didn't like any of this with Damon and the Gold Cloaks. It just seemed like my biggest problem with this show is I don't know why. I can't quite verbalize it. I mean, I can verbalize it, but I'd be mean saying what I'm really thinking. I just feel no investment in it. Very few things on this show do I feel like I really care about what happens here. And I feel like an asshole because of this, because I do care about this universe or this world. I care about Westeros. I care about 2 of the 3 Game of Thrones shows that have existed. This one, I kind of am okay with it. I don't hate it. I'm not, and again, I'm like, please watch me as I'm like, I'm kind of meh about this show, but I am. I feel like this show is a mixed bag of shit. There's some things on this show that are really fucking good. Really fucking good. Like top notch. Like this show, when it hits its high points, have hit some really good high points. But its low points are really, really bad. No, excuse me. No. I will even say its low points aren't really even that bad. Its low point. The problem is its low points are. Let me try to think of the best way to say this. I used to play in a band, and our motto was: you might like it, you may love it, you may hate it, but you won't think it's all right. Because you want to have a huge reaction to something. In some ways, whether it's really great or really bad. And I know oftentimes I say everyone's being binary about things being awesome and great, but I think this show's biggest weakness is it's just okay. And that's not a bad thing. It's good to okay. At its best, it's good. It's really good. At its worst, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just peculiar. And did a very poor job of developing, I think objectively, it does a poor job of making people care about characters, developing characters. It's historically bad at that aspect of storytelling. For me. But it's not a bad show. It's a decent show. This has been my least favorite season so far. For whatever that's worth. I know a lot of people would say 2, but I actually liked season 2, a lot of it. My favorite season is season 1. So far. I'll have to see how this season ends in these last 2 episodes. But I would say season 3 is my least favorite season because I only really have loved 1 episode this season, episode 3. I liked episode 2. The rest of the episodes are okay. I don't hate them, but I've been mildly bored and not invested. I'm trying to be excited right here while I'm talking to you, but that's my opinion of the show right now. I don't not hate it. I don't think it's horrible. I think that's ridiculous. But it's not good. It's not great. I like season 2 more as well. A lot of people complain about the Damon I like the Damon and Harrenhal stuff. I thought Matt Smith did some really inspired acting during some of that. I don't know. I generally like season 2. I think the problem with season 2 was it just didn't have the final battles that needed to end it. But the season leading up to those points was awesome. And then if you watch the first 2 episodes of this season as the end of season 2 was a great season very good season of television. Season 1 was a very good season of television. Season 3, I don't know. I'm having trouble. And I don't know if it's because of this. Because of that guy down there in the bottom corner of my screen in his show. So I know how good my personal connection to Westeros can be. And I know some people, I know I'm higher on Night of the Seven Kingdoms than some people are. And I know a lot of people love it, but I even like South Park is probably one of the funniest things I think. Weird Al Yankovic. Like, I like potty humor. Like, I like even the farts and stuff. Like, go farts and shit. Go my Bracken. Go all that stuff. You know, like I generally enjoyed everything, every second of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So maybe I'm judging House of the Dragon too harshly sometimes in the way of my entertainment and my investment in it, because I was so invested in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, like a week to week, painfully excited for each episode to air. And I don't 100% feel that. That's not meaning I'm not having anything Westeros is better than not Westeros. But there's something about what this show does when it comes to making you care about characters that I feel like it doesn't quite get. But maybe I'm just being an asshole. Maybe I'm just being a dick here. Anyways, let's continue here. So we go to Daemon and the Gold Cloaks. We go off to Alan and the Sea Snake. Alan is like, Sea Snake, you need to come back to King's Landing. Get over your shit. I mean, there's more to that scene, but that's basically what happens. We go off to the more embarrassing Lannisters, the show, as we're burying the dude that Aegon killed last week as Larys is setting the plan. Lannister says, King, come to Casterly Rock, because I'm an embarrassing Lannister. Hey, guys. And Tyland says, and Aegon asks Tyland if he's a terrible man. And he says, no. And Aegon says, we're going to sail for Essos. So they're going to go to Essos and hide for a while, I guess. Love Duncan Egg. Can't wait for season 2. Me too. Cannot fuck with. I am more excited for. There's 2 shows I'm more excited for than anything else, and that's Pluribus and Duncan Egg. They're my not just because they're the top 2 shows I'm talking about in this channel, but I'm definitely not looking forward to the next season of The Last of Us, except to hear Joe rants. But I am live dashboard. I am looking forward to sorry, I'm looking forward to Night of the Seven Kingdoms more than I'm looking forward to most shows right now. What I was trying to do was bring up like a Joe rant. Excuse me. A Joe rant we haven't heard in a while. But I don't know if I can do that. Do we have the technology to do that? I don't know. Sandwich Sundays with Phil and the live motherfucking chat. That sounds like the most amazing time I've ever heard of in my life. Excuse me while I drink some water. And look for a Joe rant. The worst thing that I've ever done in my life, and I'm hoping that AI can save me. And I know people hate the AI thing, but I am going to put AI to good use and try to see if AI can search through the YouTube archives and collect every Joe rant. Jen Hack says I would call, but loud construction next door. Jen Hack, even if there's loud construction next door, you should definitely call and leave a voicemail if you can. Or if you don't want to pay the freight, you can always, anyone who's out of the country can send a voice note to theissuesguy@gmail.com. Again, that's theissuesguy@gmail.com. Do we have Jen the teacher in the live motherfucking chat? We have the amazing, incredible Jen the teacher in the live motherfucking chat right now. Jen the teacher is hilarious and a very fun person. So let's send a toast. Hear me roar. Wait. Yes. To Jen, the motherfucking teacher. The phone number here is 781. It's on 990-8509 if you want to leave a voice message for us, Miss Jen Hack. please do. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do it, Jen. Do it. Every Jen in the live chat, call in. We gotta get Jen, Jen the teacher's voice on this show somehow too. She always has an interesting, fun take. Okay, so as I'm like threading through different situations to try to find a random Joe rant, but let's see if we can get a Joe rant in here in this show. What do you do? Nope, we can't. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm wasting time right now. I'm wasting time doing things I shouldn't do. Remind me. Hey, set a reminder to set up a Joe rant for next week. Crazy love and toast it up, bitches, to Jen, the motherfucking teacher. Hear her roar, motherfucker. Toast to Miss Teacher. And let's continue here. But yes, if anyone wants to call in, 781-990-8509. Someone says play the Joe Superman versus Batman rant. That is a good one. I could definitely do that one. Or I could probably do that one. Let me say. People want to hear a Joe rant. I can do a Joe rant for you. Let me see if I can have the Superman versus Batman Joe rant. Let's see. Does it exist still? Do I still have that somewhere? I think I do. Why would Superman destroy Batman? I think I do have it, but I don't know how to play it. Let me play this shit for you guys, cause no show that I do is complete without a Joe rant, right? I mean we can hope that it's good without a Joe rant, but it's not. We need to play it. We need to have a Joe rant here.
I'm Superman and you're Batman, and I lay one finger on you and that finger goes through your fucking forehead because I'm Superman and I can lift fucking buildings and all you are is Batman. The very beginning of the fucking Invincible show shows you exactly how stupid fucking Batman is, fighting alongside these fucking gods and titans and aliens of other fucking worlds and dimensions. Are you fucking kidding me? He can't even hold the goddamn, what was it, a car or a tank with his electronic little fucking limbs that start fucking crushing under the weight? Him and the girl are gonna fucking die. Thankfully he gets the girl out. Thankfully another fucking hero has to come over and save his goddamn fucking ass. Are you kidding me? Fuck Batman. Superman can fucking crush her. He's gonna piss. I'm gonna fucking piss from my goddamn fucking tower and fucking cave of solitude and are so fucking far and so fucking fierce that it's gonna hit the fucking bat cave and crush the entire thing and drown every goddamn bat from floor to fucking ceiling. That's who Superman is.
Oh. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Oh, shut up, Phil. No one wants you to subscribe to your fucking dumbass shit. Shut up. That is a Joe rant. That's the only Joe rant I ever actually put out there as a Joe rant. But I feel like there's so many more Joe rants in existence that I have to figure out there. But we need to get more Joe rants out in the world. So if anyone wants to find a Joe rant and put it in the live chat, feel free. But Joe did rant a lot during The Last of Us. He very personally is affected by The Last of Us because he likes that game so much. Okay, so we go to Raina eating and she looks bad, but she's there. Then we go to Alice Rivers and Eamon. She's healing him and she's thanking him for fighting for her, and he needs to go find Vagar. She says, you should chill and heal and stuff like that, and he's ranting and raving, and she's like, no. Fuck that. I hate that shit. You need to stay here with me all the time. You need to not fuck around. And what do you got to say about that, Joe? I don't know what you got to say.
Right. Hey, Phil, see you doing a show there. I just wanted to call in and give my thoughts on episode 1 real quick. anybody who doesn't know, this is Joe Dirty Locks, and episode 1 was complete trash. I could not stand it. I fast-forwarded through a couple of minutes here and there. Every single actor on that show that portrays a child is absolute trash. It has been since basically season 1, maybe with the exception of the princess. Yeah, awful show. Awful battle on the sea. Was not really compelling enough. Felt no urgency in your main actors with the exception of the pirate woman. Just thought it was bad. The character change with the blonde getting that dragon out of the veil, awful. I don't know. It didn't feel right. The writing is like the dialogue writing is really kind of bad. I don't know really what else to say.
Okay, Joe. Sorry, I need to stall for a little while Joe is Let's see. What are you gonna say, Joe? And I was hungry. No.
Yes, deserve to die. I don't give a fuck what she said to the group to make them not like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. Oh, whatever. No. You're there. You're lending assistance to the party that is killing my adoptive father.
I agree, Joe. And Alice Rivers is protecting Eamon in this situation, and Vhagar flew away and all of that. Thank you, Joe. You make a great point. So then we get to the Lady of the Vale, who's enjoying someone dying out of the moon door, and Rhaena comes in. Rhaena comes in and gets slapped in the face. Really random. And she gets yelled at for leaving her hiding space and getting exposed to a town. And she says, well, I saw my sister and stuff. And she's like, well, the queen thinks the rider of Sheepstealer died, and you showed yourself to an entire town. You're fucked. And then I lied for you, and I'm fucked. Next time you fuck with the Vale is the last time you fuck with the Vale. I'll throw you out the damn moon door. Maybe you shouldn't talk shit to somebody that has a giant dragon. That's all I'm saying. I love Supergirl. I love Millie Alcott. As well as adult Rhaenyra is played, I kind of wish Millie played Rhaenyra all the way through. But that's just me. I like me some Millie. Joe doesn't hate everything. He liked Duncan Egg.
Are culpable. You all must die.
Okay, Joe. Everyone must die. Everyone must die. Okay, so then we get to... Baela and Alan have a talk about the sea snake. He says, will you talk to the sea snake for me? She's like, no, I got my own shit. And then, out of nowhere, she just goes, it's like, wait. I don't have anything like this, but like, let me see if I can figure this out. Let me see if I can play something. Oh, wait, my volume got turned down. So it's just like, she's like, okay, no, I cannot talk to this sea snake. I have my own shit going on. I have my own stuff. Nowhere. Nothing. Hi. Hey. What's going on? Yeah, you're looking pretty sexy in those pants. Alan. Hey, Alan. You ever think about settling down? Hey, buddy. Hi. What's going on? Hey. What's up? It was so fucking random and weird. Where the fuck did it come from? I don't know where this came from. Did I miss the scene? Did I miss the scene where they connected? Where they talked something? It was like in the middle of the scene, someone said, okay, actress that plays Baela, pretend you like him. And she just snapped the fingers and the music played and she made eye contact with him like, hey, so, hi, let's kiss and stuff. And then they fucking kiss. Okay. It just came out of fucking nowhere. I'm sorry. Did I miss something? Am I ignorant? Did I miss something? Did that come out of somewhere? Is it coming? Am I coming? I'm not coming. Look, no, I'm not. As far as I know. Let me double check. Nope. It's been a while. No, it's happening. Like, what the? Like, where did that come from? Someone tell me. Someone tell me I'm wrong. I want to know I missed something. Because if I didn't miss something, it was weird and just random. It was just bizarre. Exactly, Otorf. It was just bizarre. It was the way, and not that them getting to know each other naturally throughout the show. And this is what I mean about establishing character stuff. They're just like, oh, okay, these two like each other. Okay. Why? Why do they like each other? What's going on? Have they shared scenes? Have they had conversations? She had conversations with his brother, but I can't remember her talking to him. And the way they filmed it, the way they edited it with like suddenly she's just like talking about, yeah, no, I will not talk to Koros. I have my own stuff. And then suddenly she just goes, boop. And she looks at him and she's like, hey, have you, do you notice how pretty I am? Because I'm like totally pretty. Hi. And she is, but she's like, hey, you realize it? Do you see me? Like, look, come here, Alan. He's like, oh, I'm trying to do my job and my work. And she's like, no. Hey now. She just basically goes, hey now. That's basically what she did. I mean, whatever. What do you think, Joe?
Pregnancy be damned.
Okay, fair.
And let's play the
fair. Whoa. It was just random. It was just random. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she went off script. They did that last season with Massaria and Rhaenyra, so there's precedent for that sort of activity. Alan and her got it on. He was like, "You should go," and she's like, "No, hey, how's it going? Let's do it." For a second, I wanted Rhaena to go down the moon door, and then Sheepstealer catch and suck it, Lady of the Vale. Larry, you crack me up. I would love that. Bael, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna hate Alan for going down that road. I mean, respectfully, Baela is gorgeous. Like, go for it, Alan. I'm just saying the way it was, and Alan's a hottie. Like that's like both of them. Go for it. But like, the way it happened was just weird. Because it came out of nowhere. Like nowhere. It was like, boom. Hi, I'm interested now. I mean, sometimes it works that way, I guess. But usually, like, they've met before. I mean, whatever. It was an interesting choice. It was a choice, for sure. What do you think, Joe?
57-year-old.
What will happen with these eggs? An omelet, obviously, Jen Hack. She suddenly wanted him so bad, Daryl. It wasn't just like she wanted him. It was okay. Q, you want him. Like real conversation. Q, sexy time. I'm gonna show you. Hey, I'm gonna show you my High Valerian. I'm gonna show you my High Valerian. Touch me in my Valerian. Touch me. Okay. I'm having too much fun. Was Alan... I don't know. Because it came out of nowhere. I don't know if he likes her. Maybe, I mean, again, most humans probably would not say no to Bela if she was looking at you like that with that smile. But it was very random. It was very random. Anyways, let's get back to this recap. So Bela and Alan, were you with it? Did you guys feel their energy? Exactly, Daryl. I don't know many humans on this earth, unless you're very much not into, fun, that you wouldn't be into that. She was, the way she was looking at you, like she was looking at him like we all dream of having a person look at us the way that Bela suddenly started looking at Alan. It was very much like, again, I keep doing this, but it was, yes, I can't do this. I don't know. I have my own shit going on. I can't talk to Corliss. I can't do that. Hi. Have you ever thought of your own needs, Alan? It was totally just like a snap, quick. Like it occurred to her. I feel like they cut a scene that we didn't see with them talking, connecting, or some kind. I don't know. Aren't they brother? Aren't they half? Are they half? No, they're. Okay, let's think about this for a second. So, yeah, they're definitely related, but how are they related? So, are they? They're not. They're cousin. Are they cousins? Are they? No, Alan is her uncle. Okay, they're uncle, aunt, uncle, niece. But whatever. They're Targaryens and Valerians. Incest is just part of it. Possibly. Very possibly. The way Tormund looked at Brienne, it was very similar to the way Tormund looked at Brienne. Alan is her uncle. Thank you, everybody. So, yeah. Okay. So, Corliss is Alan's dad. And Bela is Corliss's granddaughter? Right? Or is... Anyway, in real life, he wouldn't pick up the hints. Wake up the next day and realize he messed up. Yes, realistically, it'd be like, I should have done this. Ian, you're so right about that. That's real life. So that's me. That's my life right there. Or something goes good and then somehow I screw it up. Misa, no, seriously. So then we get to Ormond and Gwaine shit-talking each other, dick measuring. I think Gwaine has a way bigger dick. Anyways, in front of Darren. And they're talking the plan. Ormond wants just a little patience. Yeah. And Gwaine was influenced by Crispy and he wants action. But he's going to enjoy a nice feather bed for the night. So Darren and Gwaine talk away from Ormond. And Darren's like, it's like, you left me with this fucking idiot? Like, I'm his puppet around him. I don't like myself around him. You won't protect me? And he's like, I'm going back to Old Town. Fuck you. And they talk about him eventually being king and a bunch of stuff like that. Gwaine, I like Gwaine. And Darren's a good character, but they should have introduced him sooner. They're playing catch up with him, and it's not always working. I've heard, and I could be wrong. Excuse me, I said this last week too. The kid that is playing Darren might be playing Link in the Legend of Zelda movie, and I can see that. He could be very good in that job. Jaja knows this well, Miss Chenhack. Ooh, I think we got a new voicemail. Who is our voicemail from is the real question. Pete's live fucking music. I also need to break the seal, if you know what I mean. So, and I don't want to miss Pete's message. So let me play Pete's message here. I wish I was long enough to reach. Hey now. Okay, let's go.
Again, you know what? I agree. I wish I liked this show better. It should be better. And I've been...
Oh, sorry.
Hey, chiming in again. You know what? I agree. I wish I liked this show better. It should be better. And I've been thinking about, like, you know, what is that? As much as I love Game of Thrones, like, what is this show missing? I think it's missing a few things. First of all, like a couple of real strong, like, favorite characters, like, you know, a Tyrion or something. And along those lines, a little comic relief. You know, he had some
Yes. For number one, no one on this show is fucking likable. Number two, they have points. Like this season, Aegon's funny, and they're doing some funny stuff with Laris. But this show, the comedy was not ingrained from the beginning. So, yeah, let's continue.
Funny lines in there. There was some little, you know, Varys and stuff had some wisecracks and stuff here and there. Bronn, of course. Like, nobody in this show is funny.
Wait 1 second. I do have to say special love to the amazing Jackie C, who I think I saw pop in the live chat. I know that Jackie C has been busy and going, so we don't see her often in the live chat, but I want to give lots of love to Jackie C, the Gecko. I've been walking the streets at night, just try to get it right, a little patience. Sorry.
Unless you want to count Ulf, you know, just being goofball funny or something. I don't know. It's not really amusing, but nobody's got any kind of wit in this show. And the other thing was like...
The closest thing is Aegon, is this season what they're doing with Aegon. Aegon's the closest thing to wit in a weird way, but he plays more stupid funny. But let me continue.
You don't really have a good buddy relationship, right? You think about like Brienne and Pod, or Jaime and Bronn, or...
Again, just Aegon and Laris, and it's just the season, and it almost feels like it's an after effect, but that's the only one.
You know, even the Hound and Arya, when they were traveling together, you know, you had these little pair-ups between the characters. And in this one, you're not really getting any of that. You don't have that chemistry going on. So it's like, I hope they can fix that. I don't know what's going to happen.
You're a talker.
I hope it gets better.
Listening to talkers makes me thirsty. If any more words come pouring out your cunt mouth, I'm going to have to eat every fucking chicken in this room.
I'm starting to lose me a little bit, but I want it to be better. I hope it gets better. Come on, let's go, Dragons. Let's get something going here. You know, yeah, you're right. The effects are like the thing that's saving this show.
Yep,
because that's just freaking awesome. Every dragon scene, battle scene, things like that. But anyway, that's it. All right, man. Have a good one. Peace out.
And I agree. And I'm not gonna say other things are bad, but I think the production value of this show kind of saves it in some ways. It's really good. Like, they do an excellent job at shooting this show. It looks slick. It sounds good. The music, the way it's all mixed through, the music usually works for the scene and really tells its own story. The action is filmed okay, a little too shaky cam cutty, but still pretty good. The acting is always really good, minus Misa Jaja Binks. Misa on the small council now. Besides that, the problem comes with the show doesn't necessarily give itself the ability to create long-term relationships with the characters. The only characters that we've had long-term relationships with are Daemon, Rhaenyra, and Alicent. Laris, to a lesser extent, Aemond, and Aegon to a lesser extent, but really only those 3. And all 3 of them aren't likable. There's nothing super engaging. I mean, Daemon is a good character. I like Daemon, but he's not selling the seats. You know, he's someone that almost would be better as a character that is such a dick you can't wait to see him get his comeuppance. Alicent and Rhaenyra are decent characters, but they're not enough to carry entire investment into a show. When you have this many characters on the show, but you cycle through them a lot here. So I feel like you just don't have the time for the investments in some ways. Opportunities. He gets at least 2 minutes per week. He must be pissed after all the time in the makeup chair. Aegon, yeah. Only here and there, everywhere. Alicent and Helaena are sewing, making plans. Alicent is called out on her lies by Helaena, and she's like, you don't want to save me. You want to save yourself. She says, yeah, I sacrificed too much. As Helaena starts pricking herself with the needles, and she's not eating. And it looks like she's sewing a womb of blood. So Alice Rivers kills a farm boy to protect Aemon. She says, I love your spirit, dude. If you're willing to learn, I got a lot to show you. And she brings him in and she shows him a bunch of dragon eggs. They talk about different things with the eggs and shit and cures, about all the stuff they can do. And she's tired of the bullshit. And she pulls the whole Darth Vader thing on him, like, we can rule this all as father and son. Our fortune. Let me be the lady of the water, and you will be my dragon lord. And she kisses him. And it's not said, but Aemon is hers now. She owns Aemon. She owns Vhagar. They're both hers. And as soon as people in Westeros get used to it, you're okay. Sheila the She-Wolf is going to be running shit in a moment. I wouldn't mind seeing Larys get the boot, but at this point, he's one of the funniest things on the show, so it's tough to think about wanting him to go. What's going on with the other little kids of Rhaenyra? They showed them for like a second, but they don't really mention Joffrey. Is that one of her kids' names? They don't really mention her other kids that often. Do they exist in this world? I honestly don't know. So Rhaenyra hears people's requests, and she hates this. A girl was taken. She doesn't care. She's going to light a fucking candle. She just looks bored. She loses her She loses her temple and her temper about the gold cloaks. And people are freaking out, yelling at her. And she cuts herself on the throne, and she looks to the Targaryen lords, like the statues and stuff around her. And she kind of has a moment where she zones out. And she walks off, and she's just bad at this, right? I asked this earlier. I'll ask it again. Does anyone think Rhaenyra is a good queen? The Helaena actress has found a good space to act touch, but not overly slow. She does an excellent job, wig withstanding. It feels very believable and natural without feeling over the top. It's like when an actor has to play a real sort of thing like that, it's best to play it in a more subtle way, and she does. Give them all the foot. That's what Loras wants. Excuse me for 1 second. Let's see what. I'll be right back.
Which body part do you need the least? You've been wondering.
This is Ramsay Snow, my bastard.
Who I am. You're just wonderful. Meat. Stinking meat. You're just wonderful. Pork sausage. That's a good name for you. You freak. Pork sausage.
For the watch.
Pork sausage.
For the watch.
Pork sausage. For the watch. Pork sausage. For the watch. For the watch. Kill Jon Snow. Reek! Reek! For the watch.
My watch is ended.
Pour me some wine. I am Lord Bob. I prefer being an only child. My mother taught me not to throw stones at cripples. But my father taught me aim for their head.
From this day until your last day, you are Ramsay Bolton, son of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North.
Pork sausage. You smell particularly ripe this evening.
Surrender! I surrender!
And I accept your surrender. Me. Let's head back. My wife must be lonely.
Oh, that I feel much better now.
You think I'm some sort of assassin?
I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but that was the whole time I was gone. Oh my goodness, that was much needed. That was such. Anyways, I'm back. Let's continue here in this situation. Oh my goodness. Let me refresh this. So, Rhaenyra hears people's requests. As I said, she just can't be fucked with it. We go off to Daemon in his disguise. Did anyone else think Daemon's disguise was not very disguise? Like the blonde hair is just popping out. Cowabunga, dude. It just was stupid. Like his hair is just sticking out. Like anyone, as the amazing Preston Jacobs likes to often point out, wear a cloak, wear a cloak. Like someone just puts a damn cloak over their head like a Ninja Turtle. You know, like when the Ninja Turtles just wear the hat and the trench coat. Like, come on, dude. Daemon is just in disguise. Sure, dude, with your blonde hair sticking out. Fucking looking like Daemon Targaryen everywhere. So he finds his man. He asks how many there are. He finds one of the bad guys, you know, one of the organization or the group of people that are writing all the shit about Rhaenyra. And he says, there's no number of us. We're like everywhere, dude. And he talks some shit. He's like, we don't die. We multiply. We're babies, kids here. And we'll never accept this Rhaenyra as queen. And Daemon kills him. Then he bumps into Ulf, who's heading to the bar. And he talks like ridiculous shit. Like calls him a maggot, backhands him, punches him. And everyone's watching too, like embarrassing him in front of everyone in King's Landing. It's not a good look, Daemon. This is, as much as I want to punish Rhaenyra for some stupid decisions, Daemon's not much smarter. Daemon, the master of disguising himself like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. We're in a cloak. Like, wear a cloak, babe, wear a cloak. Or dressed up with the fucking helmet on with the blonde hair sticking out. You know? It's a dead Targaryen giveaway, for fuck's sake. But yeah, Daemon fucks him up, like backhands him, embarrasses him. It's not a good look, Daemon, Mr. Targaryen motherfucker. It is a Sons of Harpy situation. There's no stopping it because there's just so many of them in different situations. So then we get Hugh stealing the carriage so he can get into town. We get another Ormond speech, and Daron asks about Otto. The Baratheons come in, the Baratheons come in, and Ormond can't deal with the smell because they're so bad, and he's just like distracted by the smell and kind of whatever. But they're there to support Daron, and they ask, can we see him? And Ormond's grossed out, but makes a stupid mistake because he's stupid. And says, here's Daron right here. And they go to attack him, Gwaine picks up on all of it, realizes that these aren't real Baratheons, and kills all of them. And Ormond, he's like, I knew because XYZ. I forget exactly what he says, but he's like, I knew because the Baratheons are really this and that and another thing. And Ormond looks at it all and starts vomiting after he thanks him, and he's disgusted with the whole situation. I don't know if he's vomiting because of the blood or because of the smell, but either way, it's fucking gross. As he's talking shit about Rhaenyra, he starts throwing up everywhere. So Hugh finds his girl, and they embrace. They catch up, and she's losing it. And Hugh basically says, listen, I totally caught a Pokemon named Vermithor, and I'm not gonna catch any other ones, but like I'm totally connected with my damn Pokemon. And she goes, oh, big fucking deal. You caught a fucking dragon. I could give a shit less. Listen, I wish you were with me. You were in fucking finding dragons. Who gives a shit about your fucking dragons? And he's like, no, you gotta come with me. Get the fuck out of this fucking hostage situation. And she goes, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you now telling me to go with you and your dragon? I'm staying right here because my family. That doesn't make any sense. Bring the family. No, I'm staying here because my family. This didn't make sense. False drama for stupid reasons. Like, I get it. It's good to see more of the dragon seeds, but this drama was unnecessary. It's just unnecessary drama to stall the situation. Stupid. I think Ulf and Hugh are annoying as fucks as Jen Hack. I'm kind of with you the way they've been presented in this show. I'm no fans of theirs. Ulf is going to the other side. It seems that way. It seems like he's lost all his connection with Rhaenyra and everything because of the way Daemon's been acting. I think Daemon is directly responsible for Ulf considering being done with Rhaenyra. Anyone else think Daemon was a bit too stabby during the interrogation? They're freaking torturing other people for days. I think Daemon is smelling his own farts way too much right now. So Alicent goes to Rhaenyra and says, I know where Aemon is. I want more. I want more. Give me 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 more. Where is he? Please, please, if I tell you, let us go. Let me and Helena go. Or at least let Helena go. Rhaenyra says, and then she talks about Helena dreaming, and Rhaenyra's like, oh, she's a dreamer now. That's how she knows where Aemon is. And Rhaenyra says, well, Vhagar's reported in other places. And she's like, nope, he's there without a dragon. And Rhaenyra's like, listen, if I send swords, they will flee. If I send one sword with someone he trusts, that's a better situation. And Alicent bugs her eyes out like I've never seen someone bug their eyes out before. Rhaenyra, don't send her. She's literally showing you with her eyes she can't be trusted in this situation. But I guess Helena's your hostage. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And she grabs the queen and she's like, Rhaenyra, no. And then the guard goes, like Arrested Development, no touching. No touching. Rhaenyra says, listen, I'll watch Helena. As was mentioned earlier, she says it in a really borderline threatening way, as Smokey was pointing out, but it's weird the way she says. She goes, I'll watch Helena while you go. Okay. And she heads off and she tells her, I warned you it would come to this. So we go off to Helena and Alicent. They have a scene. Helena asks Alicent whose choice was her to marry Aegon and all that. And she says it was Otto. And Otto, like seriously, the more we learn about Otto, the more we learn he's just a fucker, right? I mean, he's just like, He's just like, no touching.
It's a hot tower rant tonight. It's a hot tower rant tonight. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. Fuck Otto. It's a hot tower rant tonight. It's a hot tower rant tonight. Fuck Otto. 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 Fuck Otto.
It's just a stupid decision. It's all a stupid decision. Like, do not send Allison on a mission like this. Send a dragon. Send, or whatever. Send a dragon with, I don't know. It's just, I think this is just a stupid choice. I don't think Helena and her grandchild is enough to earn Allison's loyalty in a situation like this. I think she's going to, I don't know. I don't see this going good for Rhaenyra. Personally. Did you guys catch how Rhaenyra brushed her arm off as Alicent let it go? I did catch that. Excuse me for a second. So we go off to Helena and Alicent. They have a scene. Helena asks Alicent whose choice it was to marry. All that. It's Otto. Helena, in a very bad wig shot, looks at a horse and eats some soup. Yeah, that's it. Then we see Alicent on her way to Harrenhal. We see Rhaenyra getting a package from Templeton that says, "Kick this dog and it will bite your hand." More psychological warfare situation. As we see the Valyrians celebrating their victory as Corlys hypes them up for a city fight. And he basically says, like, it's about time I head back to the city. As this was cut weird. I don't know if anyone else thought this was weird. Because he's, like, talking to the people, and then it cuts to, like, in the future a little bit. Like an hour later or something. I don't know. As he's approached by some dude, John Roxton. Or some dude. We don't know who he is yet. And we see a bunch of people hanging in the background, and someone sneaks up behind Corlys and sneaks up behind him, and that's the end of our episode. So is Corlys alive? As I said earlier, I think we wouldn't have had a cliffhanger if he was going to die. They would have just killed him at the end of the episode. So I do think Corlys is going to be alive. Stop picking on Helena's wig. I will. It's tough. I'm still stuck in the From situation and picking on Julie's wig. I did for sure. Snapper. I love Red Snapper. It's good to see you in the live motherfucking chat. But yeah, just send the goddamn dragons. The guy at the end we'll learn more. We don't know who he is yet. So we'll learn more about him later. I don't want to indirectly spoil anything, so we'll learn about Mr. John Roxton or whatever the fuck his name is much, much later. Misa, not pregnant. Misa need to learn more about Alicent, Rhaenyra. Yusa need to be in deep doo-doo now. So that's our episode as we're leading into our final 2 episodes of this season of House of the Dragon. And I honestly have to say, meh. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad episode, but this was my second least favorite episode of the season. If I'm ranking the episodes so far out of my interest in them, which everyone might have their own rankings, so take this with a grain of weed. Take this with a gram of weed. I will say that episode 3 was my favorite. Episode 2 was my second favorite. Then 1, then 5, then 6. These last 2 episodes have been my least favorite episodes of the season. So hopefully these final 2 episodes turn things around and deliver. But I'm not hating this season. I'm just was on such a high in Westeros from Night of the Seven Kingdoms that might not be living up to the same energy, for whatever that's worth. The last 2 better be pretty damn good. The whole season has been pretty good, pretty meh, says Echo. I generally think episode 3 was one of my favorite Song of Ice and Fire episodes I've seen. It's right on par with Night of the Seven Kingdoms and the good Game of Thrones. And I think episode 2 is pretty good as well. But the season as a whole feels listless. It feels without like a primary reason and meaning. For a civil war, it's not very civil. It's not very war. No, I'm kidding. But Crispy was my muse. I don't know how I go on from here. I don't. The guy at the end was exactly who Quark was barking at. Quark hates his ass. He really does. Okay, everybody. I am going to start to wrap this up. If anyone has any last-minute questions or comments about anything, now's the time. And now's the time to call in. 781-990-8509. Don't waste any time. Get your last-minute questions or comments in, and we will get to it. But we got to play this one, of course, one more time, because this is our call of the night so far. I think this is the right one.
Oh, crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab. I love them crispy kebab, crispy kebab, crispy kebab. Yeah, crispy kebab. Oh, I love that crispy kebab. Adios, crispy.
Kebab. Oh, fucking A. That's amazing. Thank you so much. But yes, anyone has any last minute questions or comments, please get them in right now. Otherwise, we'll start to wrap this shit up. Thank you, Pete's Live Music, and thank you, Smokey, and thank you, Heath Hinton and Antoine Thomas, for being brave enough to call in tonight. I very much appreciate you. And let's see, let's double check everything, and it's gonna be a fun week, and I cannot wait. I almost want to sit back and relax and talk to you guys about real life situations, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. Oh, thank you, Chris. You guys have been incredible tonight. This has been more fun than I've had in a long time, so I appreciate you so much. I think we covered everything tonight, though. Phil, thank you for all that you do. Loved your stuff. Been around since Better Call Saul. Excuse me. The final season of Better Call Saul, all in all, for you all, no, was as of right now, is the highlight of this particular channel. It was the most... We got a lot of action in the early Walking Dead and Game of Thrones and all that sort of stuff. But Better Call Saul, that final season, was some of the most craziness on this channel that we ever had. Everyone, love you guys. Oh, thank you, Daryl. I'm glad that all of you have a good time, because this is one of the, again, some of the most fun I have is doing this stuff. So, can I spin the wheel to close the evening? Let's spin the wheel. Let's do it. I can definitely spin the wheel to close the evening. Let me see. Let me get this ready. Let's see. Here we go. Let me get ready to spin this wheel, everybody. Spin the wheel. It landed on Take a Shot. Uh-oh. Oh, Jen Hack called and left a voicemail? Oh my goodness. Where is that voicemail? I gotta look for it. I gotta make sure. I gotta see if Jen Hack did leave us a voicemail, or we missed it somehow. Oh no, I'd hate. Oh, I see it. We've got it. We've got a voicemail from Jen Hack. We are not ready to go out, and I will pour my shot. I was hoping it would land on drum solo or push-ups or something like that, but it landed on shot, and I'm very buzzed as is. So a shot's probably not best, but it's bedtime. It's time to end. I'm not ending the stream right now in this exact second. Oh no. Let me take this off too. Stream's over. I've made it through with the that feels much better. That feels much better. That feels much better. Let's get ready to do this thing right here. And sorry, I'm finding the right sound for this. We've got a message from Australia. Here we go.
Hey, Phil. It's Jen from Australia.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I've had a really good time this afternoon. I'm excited. We're off to see the Odyssey at the IMAX and eat great food there. One of our specials here.
That is awesome that you're seeing that in the IMAX. That is fucking incredible. You're seeing the Odyssey in the IMAX. Let me start the message over again so I can enjoy this with a little something here. If I can find my lighter. No, here we go. Let's play this message again.
Hey, Phil. It's Jen from Australia. Yeah, I've had a really good time this afternoon. I'm excited. We're off to see the Odyssey at the IMAX and eat great food there. One of our specials here. And, oh yeah, about the show.
About the no, you have to talk.
Masario. I'm really sick of that shit.
Misa Masario.
Yeah, I really honestly hope a lot of the characters die like Kristen Cole soon. Like, so many of them are just.
I'm going to play the rest of your message in a second, but that's the thing about this show, Jen. Like, none of these characters I give a shit about or I care about or I'm invested. I just want to watch them all die with arrows as afterthoughts. Like, that's basically the vibe.
A lot of the characters die like Kristen Cole soon. Like, so many of them are just being really annoying. So, yeah, apart from that, it was a quick call, and I love you all, and I love being in the comment section with all my friends. So, shout out to them. Thanks. Bye.
That is amazing. Great. But do you mean this one? Jen Hack, thank you so much for calling in from Australia. That means so much to me. This drum is called the Hansonic HPD-20. It's sort of like an electric conga. if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share the channel with a friend. I'll be back next week. And the final episode as well. To talk about the final 2 episodes of House of the Dragon. And then after that, hopefully we'll be able to get Joe on for some random stream. Computer, turn the light blue.